Hello everybody. In this video we are going to discuss the literary devices or poetic devices that are present in the poem The Tale of Custard the Dragon from Claston Cbse, English Language and Literature. This poem consists of 15 stanzas and we are going to discuss only the first 7 stanzas in this video. The remaining stanzas will be explained in the next video. Come on, let's learn the Stanzawise literary devices. Stanza 1. The rhyme scheme is AABB. Because you can look at the end word of every line: house, mouse, AA, wagon, dragon, BB. Then the use of word little is repeated, so you can find a repetition here. And you can find an oxymoron present in this stanza. Use of 2 words with opposite meaning: pet, dragon. So this is an oxymoron. And you can see anaphora, repeated use of word at the start of 2 consecutive lines, and a little and a realio. So here you can see. And poetic license, realio, trulio. These 2 words are used instead of the words real and true. The spellings have been changed to create the musical effect. So the poet has used the poetic license here. And stanza 2. I think all the stanzas have same rhyme scheme except 13th stanza. 13th stanza will have the rhyme scheme as AABBCC, as it has 6 lines. Other stanzas are similar. In second stanza you can find a simile. The dog is compared to mustard, and the little yellow dog was sharp as mustard. So you can see here, this is what I am meaning it. Then you can see alliteration here: covered, and she called him custard. The sound C is repeated in the same line, so you can find an alliteration here. Then anaphora, repeated use of the words at the start of 2 consecutive lines. You can find this anaphora in every stanza. Here, and the little grey mouse and the little yellow dog, it's repeated. Then stanza 3, same rhyme scheme, AABB. You can see the words at the end of every line. Teeth underneath, AA, nose, toes, BB. And you can see simile present in this stanza. Dragon's mouth is compared with fireplace. So here it is, mouth like a fireplace. So it is a simile. And you can see the poet has used the device refrain, which is repetition of a sentence again and again throughout the poem. Realio, trulio. The realio, trulio is also used as poetic license. You should be able to differentiate both. Refrain is like same sentence repeated throughout the poem, but the words realio and trulio are used instead of the words real and true, so they are called poetic license. Stanza 4, same rhyme scheme. You can see an alliteration here. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of bears. B sound is repeated. And again simile is here. Belinda's bravery is compared to that of a barrel full of bears, as a barrel full of bears. And Mustard's bravery is compared to that of an angry tiger. Mustard was as brave as a tiger in rage. Okay. Then you can see assonance. Use of vowel sound A. Belinda was as brave as a barrel full of birds. Okay. The A sound is repeated in this line. So assonance. Stanza 5. Same rhyme scheme. Here you can see the refrain again. And use of the word tickled him. Okay. Belinda tickled him. She tickled him. Okay. Repetition. Then you can see one important poetic device in this stanza. A reference to any person or place. Here, the reference of Percival is given. Percival is, one of the soldiers in King Arthur's court. Okay. So reference to any person or place. Percival from the myth or history. So here it is. The word Percival is, the literary device allusion. Right? You should remember that. Personification. Ink, Blink and Mustard, they rudely called him Percival. The same line. So you can mention here allusion. Mostly prefer the word allusion because Percival, the line used, as allusion only. Okay. If it is an MCQ type, if the option is given, you can choose it. If the option allusion is not given, if it is personification is given, you can choose it. But we are going to write only descriptive answers, so mostly you can refer Percival to allusion. Then stanza 6, same rhyme scheme. Then onomatopoeia, usage of sound words to create dramatic effect. Giggled, weak. So these words, just here it is used. They are used to give the sound effect. So they are onomatopoeia. Repetition you can find here. Custard cried for a nice safe cage. C. The letter C, the sound C is repeated. Then stanza 7. Rhyme scheme AA, BB. You can see the usage of literary device consonants. Use of a consonant sound. Suddenly they heard a nasty sound. Okay. Then again on onomatopoeia you can find here. Mustard growled, meow, cried, ink. And one more poetic license is used here. Window is written as winda to create rhyme scheme. Okay, students, so just recall and remember this poetry and poetic devices, and don't forget to write well in the exam if any questions asked as poetic devices. Thank you.